What's up world, I'm Mr. JaneJacobs and welcome to another episode of Rich and Ratchet Kitchen, gourmet quality food at ghetto-ass prices. And on today's episode, I'm going to show you traditional dishes found from Southeast Asia, sticky rice and tamakung. Okay, so that's papaya salad for the non-Asians out there watching. I'm going to show you these authentic dishes that were passed down to me from family friends of mine, and I'm going to share it with you guys today. So to make sticky rice, there's a little bit more preparation where you have to soak it for at least an hour before you cook it. And then we're also going to use a traditional rice cooker on the stove top that uses like a bamboo funnel to steam it. And that's different from the normal rice cooker, the Instapot. Honey, you know, love takes time, quality takes time, so does sticky rice, okay? So this is the next step. What we're going to do is just dump it into the rice cooker. Alright my friends, so you're probably asking me the question, what is the difference between normal rice and sticky rice? Well, in my household I use 3 different rices, if that's the word, in my household. So the main one that I use for all of my dishes are jasmine rice, so you could use that in a rice cooker. The sticky rice is what I'm going to show you today, and I use that for my Thai and Laos dishes. And then also sushi rice for my Japanese dishes like sushi, musubi, all kinds of that. And the difference between the 3 rices that I use, I don't know if that's even correct or not, but jasmine rice is more transparent and it has a longer grain. Sticky rice is more solid in color and it has a white matte finish. And then sushi rice has a transparent color and a little bit more rounder in its shape. To make the main dish, tamakung, so it literally means smashed papaya. So we actually use this is what they call a sakabua, and this is the thumb, right? A mortar and pestle, as you say it in English. And what you do is just smash everything into it, and that's all you do. And that's the best part about it, because there's like no other cooking involved. And that's what I love about this dish, is that it's simple, fresh ingredients, and then we're just gonna mix everything up and go from there. Alright, so to prepare the papaya, we're gonna shred it, and we're just gonna peel it a bit with a peeler, and then we're going to go over the fresh meat of it with another shredder that gets it to like thinly sliced pieces. And now that we have that, we're going to push some of this excess off, and then we're going to go in with this shredder here and get the pieces that we want. So this is the stringy, make it more noodly in the sense of it, and this is the consistency that you want. So now you want to remove the sticky rice from the pot, and then what you're going to do is just bounce it to rotate the top to the bottom, and then so it cooks evenly and steams evenly so you don't have undercooked rice at all. So now we're just going to put this back onto the rice cooker and let it cook for some more. So now that we have the papaya to the consistency that we need, the first thing that we want to thumb is the garlic. So we're going to throw in the garlic. And then you just leave the skin on too, and then just start smashing away. And what this does, it'll get the skin off too. And it's okay that if there's a little bit remnants of the skin in there too. Should be fine once it's all smashed. So we're just going to get rid of all the skin. And then in the next step, we're actually going to throw in a little bit of the tomatoes. So we're going to throw in about half of the tomatoes in here, and just to get the juices going. And smash that just a little bit more. There we go. Get that skin off of there. And then next we're going to throw in the tomatoes, half of the tomatoes. And then we're just going to continue to smash. That's all you do, y'all. People ask me what I'm doing on a Saturday night. I'm trying to smash. That's what I'm trying to do. So the smashing essentially just releases the thumbing. Okay, I'm just going to say it that way because it's just letting all the juices out from the different vegetables and different ingredients. And now I just want to add in some shrimp paste. So it's about half a teaspoon. Let's grab a spoon right here. I'm going to start out with like half a teaspoon because the portion of mine is smaller and I don't want to make it too salty. Then I also have, this is shrimp paste. This is shrimp paste right here, and this is also a fish paste or like a thicker fish sauce that I use. It's hella Asian. You can find it at the Asian store near you. So kind of just smash that in there. Again, releasing all the flavors. And then what you want to do is now throw a little bit of the papaya in there, some of that shredded papaya, so that there's more juice kind of going into it. And all you do is just continue to smash. And now I'm going to actually cut up half a lime. So grab my knife and cut up half a lime. We're going to squeeze half a lime in there. See if I can make it more beautiful. Look at that squeeze in, honey. Alright. So there's that there. And then continue to smash. And then next I'm going to use a little bit of sea salt, if I could open it with my hands. My hands are sticky. Okay, slippery. Alright. So sprinkle in just a little bit of sea salt, 2 pinches so far. Again, this is all seasoned to taste, because you don't want it too salty. Oh, I forgot my peppers, girl. Forgot to throw in the chili peppers here as well. So these are dried Thai chilies. And this is what makes it like 5-star spicy. So you add that in. And that'll release all the heat from those seeds there. So now that we plated our papaya salad, it is now time to grab all the fixins, honey. So I'm going to grab the sticky rice here. Alright, so now that the rice is complete, we have to cool it down before we put it into a traditional rice basket that you serve it in. So what we have to do is just kind of cool it down. I use a normal, or just a leftover rice bag. And what you do is just want to scoop out all the extra rice. And to cool it off, all you do is you just use a couple chopsticks and you just spread it out. And this will help dissipate the heat before we put it into the rice basket. So all we're doing here is just kind of moving the rice around, getting the heat out so it's a little more cooler, because in traditional Southeast Asian cultures, you eat with your hands a lot, and so what you want to do is just kind of cool it down, so when you do grab for the rice, you don't burn your hands with it. So you just use chopsticks, spread it out, and kind of just let it cool here. So now that we have everything here, you just want to grab a small piece of rice. And the one thing about the sticky rice is that it sticks together and not to your hands, okay, right? And that's one thing that is different between if you try to use jasmine rice or the sushi rice, girl. Sticky rice right here, this is what you do. Grab a small piece, or some papaya to go along with it. And then I also have my chicharron here. Small bite. Oh yeah. So you hear the crunch, the softness of the rice, the tangy flavor of the papaya, and you know what? Here we go. This is Southeast Asia right here. So if you want to travel abroad, make sure to order tamahong or tamateng, which is the cucumber version of it, with some sticky rice, and don't forget the chicharron and a cold beer, okay? So if you like this episode, Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, share with your friends, because you know this is authentic right here. And as always, be proud, be courageous, and be unlimited.